Electronic arts has been around in the game industry since the early 80s. They have continuously evolved throughout time to ensure that they stay on the leading companies for the industry. They've moved from dominating the sports genre to getting involved in all the other genres competitively. To remain as one of the top, EA needs to continue to evolve on how they operate to maximize the results that they can bring. The pandemic drove many to stay at home. This boosted the sales for the game industry. It gave all the companies a boost and exposure due to everyone having to stay home. This was great for EA because it was one of the bigger companies already and was able to establish themselves. They were saying that they're not just playing more video games, but people are also watching more, as stated by Williams. Now for the pandemic period at its close, this is moving things in a different direction. As shown with the figure above showing how the different revenues have gone over on the bottom right of where the ending and closing of the stock, on the bottom left showing the cost per year into marketing, and then the top showing the overall revenue, the profits in yellow, and then on the bottom how much marketing is being spent. This is showing where, yes, even though marketing has remained mostly stagnant in a lot of these years, but especially showcased on the bottom left, the spending of marketing is going up. And this is an area that can be focused to go down to promote the profits to start to escalate a little bit more, because with the time moving on and the decline happening or possibly on its way already, this is an area that they can focus on very effectively to lower how much they're spending in that, and even get possibly below on the lowest that they've done before, to make the profits that are already maintaining it for the moment, but at least to stay at that point or possibly even go higher. In the influence market, that is where the focus, where EA can start to move their methods for marketing, as people are going towards that area a lot more and it's being utilized. And because live streaming is the fact that it's not just a trend that's happening, it's starting to be like one of the best and most meaningful methods for marketing, according to Olinsky. Dealing with things, as said before, the decline is happening, and this is being seen in the second quarter globally for video games has been falling 2.9% year over year to about 4.5 billion based on Hater. With these things going into effect, using things like the influence market is one of the many ways to be able to lower the cost of marketing itself. Another form is social media. Social media is something that they already have the platforms that they can use. They have Twitter accounts for EA, they have Redditors who go on and can post things for there. And they just need to utilize these, and Facebook and other methods for a little bit more business-esque, to be able to change their approach, to be able to be a little bit more interactive, to also focus on how they do the social media, as they have done things in the past that aren't so favorable. They need to make sure they don't head towards that direction, but do things that are a bit more involved with the community to benefit the community, make them view EA more positively to sustain their growth, and also by making it a more effective marketing tool. For the methods for how to use things, or step forward to make sure that things like the image shown above gets to the right people, the method is for a dashboard to be created, and that to be given to the people who need it, which is the high-end upper management who are going to be making these decisions. They need the proper data to be able to make the hard decisions to help their company to be the most effective it can. EA has already introduced a system with Snowflake, and that helps them big time. It's a really big establishment, being able to grab data from all over the world, which is they have established home bases all over the place to make sure they get the data compiled properly. What needs to be done is they just need to take that data, combine it effectively with the proper BI tool to display that to the higher ups so that they can make the decisions they need. And with the results of the data, they can take that and make the proper decisions they need to make moving forward, whether they need to adjust how much they're spending with, especially with influencers. Do I need a bigger or smaller influencer? That'll impact how much we're spending in marketing, so they can find the true sweet spot. Is Snowflake actually good for EA? Yes. Currently, Snowflake is a great method for them. It allows them to change things. They can add their own applications with being a big company that allows them to do things such as create their own applications for different areas and then privatize a lot of the information. Going in with a larger company allows those things, so it's not going to impact them too much. Do they need to do that? Not necessarily. They can find other applications that can do a similar thing and be more cost effective, but long term, having something that you own can drive the price down. And what could be done better? They could implement something simple and effective like Microsoft BI already exists and can be implemented with their data structure with Snowflake to promote the dashboards as shown above to make things the most effective it can be. And thanks for watching.